Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Is my stream on? Yes. Guys, I'm doing an emergency stream. I'm streaming at 10 p.m. in the middle of the night when I normally would never stream, copying someone else's stream because I missed the most insane shit ever. I just missed the craziest shit that happened with Ethan Klein. I don't know why this flew over my radar. I don't know why, but I'm watching this stream from Salvo Pancakes. Salvo Pancakes, great new streamer. You guys should watch him. He was streaming about how he exposed Ethan Klein for stealing Teddy Fresh design. Stealing! Straight up stealing, copy for copy, Teddy Fresh designs, and coping. Thank you, Mike the Bike, for the $5. Thank you, JBB, for the $5. Just straight up coping. Like, the biggest cope I've ever seen, right? So, years ago, in 2020, Ethan Klein goes in, digs into James Charles, fucking greases up James Charles's cheeks, right? For stealing the color block hoodie design. We look at this, look at the comparison. Oh, wow. Look, there's a design with blue, and then pink, and light blue, and whatever. You know, looks pretty similar. Looks like it could be copied, right? Looks like it could be copied. Then, we have Brave Salvo Pancakes. Brave, small creator, coming out against the grain to call out Ethan Klein and expose him for copying his designs. And Keemstar talks about it, and then H3 responds to Keemstar talking about it, not Salvo Pancakes, because he doesn't give a fuck about the smaller creators who are, you know, making waves, you know. He wants to keep them all down so he can be on top of his boring podcast. I'm going to be honest, H3 Podcast is on top right now only because nobody else knows any more entertaining podcast. Once more people start doing YouTube streams, which I'm going to start doing a weekly show called Twoot. I talked about it on my community tab. I talked about it on my Twitter. Every week, I'm going to go through everybody who says hashtag Twoot on any tweet and talk about it. Like, for example, here, I'll show your tweet, hashtag Twoot, whatever. We're going to start that later this weekend. Basically, H3's fucking boring as shit. And now he's stealing content! Or stealing fucking merch, dude. It's insane. I was watching this, and oh my god. Okay, we just need to get to it, bro. We need to get to the pictures. Where are the pictures at? Where the fuck are the pictures at? Look at this shit. What?
Not that deep.
And he mauled it about James Charles. We'll watch this whole thing, and then we'll watch the James Charles thing, because I just want to, like, preface how hypocritical this is. Now, this happened days ago. This happened, like, about a week ago. I've been busy. I've been out. I'm fucking stupid as hell, and I missed it, right? But this is just, like, even his fans are calling him out. Look at these dislikes, dude. The H3 subreddit was calling him out. H3 subreddit is also going after Def Noodles. He talks about Def Noodles in this, too. Let's just watch this, man. This is just insane.
Yeah, so apparently, this is kind of crazy. Keemstar is on Snapchat trying to destroy my life, basically.
Also, I'm sorry for stealing your stream, Salvo Pancakes. Everyone sub to Salvo Pancakes. I straight up saw him streaming about this, and I wanted to hop in on the fun, dude. So, sorry, but yeah.
He's not posting it on YouTube because I think he thinks that he'll get in trouble if he talks about me. What's funny is I don't care if he does. Like, I don't snitch. I don't tell YouTube. I don't do anything. But if he goes on Snapchat, he can say whatever he wants about me. What's interesting about this...
Wait, so he's saying that Keemstar put this accusation on Snapchat exclusively and not on YouTube in order to not get in trouble. Get in trouble for what? Like, calling out something that is actually, like, relevant to call out? The reason Keemstar, and I'm not in the habit of, like, defending Keemstar at every fucking turn, let's be honest here. Keemstar, you know, I have to preface that for any of the H3, you know, hyper fans that are here who only see it black and white, Keemstar versus H3. But Keemstar switched to Snapchat. He said it multiple times because the views just aren't as good on YouTube. He's not getting as much money. He just wants to focus on Snapchat, easier, quicker, focus on other endeavors. He's wanted to retire for a while, but that's the reason. I don't know. Like, the beginning of the... Dude, this whole... I had to stream over this. I had to react to this because every single... And I feel bad for, like, overshadowing Salvo's stream, but he's been live for 3 hours. I don't know. I'm in the mood. I need to talk about this. I haven't been, like, talking about drama for a while. Thank you, JBB, for the $2. But, like, the amount of... Like, I've never seen him in this much denial. I've done the fucking 7-hour H3 versus Keem documentary. I've looked at everything, and I have never seen him cope this hard. I've never seen him just... I think we got him on... I think people got him on something, right? I think, like, so many of the H3 fans, or because they're fans of his content, are so willing to throw a lot of, you know, the criticism against H3 away as, like, just people being edgy or whatever. Because a lot of the fans of H3 that he gained from Trisha Paytas are more like 20-year-old women, let's just say that, and they don't like the edgy, leafy type content, which is what they think are the people who are criticizing Ethan, which is true to an extent, but they don't listen to the actual arguments. So they defend him, right? But here, dude, they're just turning on it. Look at this dislike ratio, and the comments are just brutal. Let's watch it. Let's just watch this, man.
Is that I was contacted by somebody and told that there was a lot of reports coming through about our show talking about Keemstar and that we had to tread lightly.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. Guys, do I talk this slow in Twitterverses? I know I talk slow in Twitterverses, but just... Because I don't want to criticize him if I talk slow too, but why is he talking at like a snail's pace? I don't know, dude.
What happened?
So, yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy and weird?
Mike the Bike sent 10. I've said this on other streams, but nothing wrong with using public domain if there's a small company. But Ethan should easily have the budget for the original designs. It's also the amount of unoriginality. Yeah, it's unoriginal. Like, I'm sure, you know, maybe Ela made some creative, unique designs for Teddy Fresh. I don't know. I don't wear the shit, you know. It's literally children's clothes for adults. No offense. I don't know. Honestly, I don't care that much about the stealing morally. I'm gonna be real. Morally, I don't care about the stealing that much. It's just the cope, the denial in H3 here. It's like, when I was watching this clip on Salvo's stream, I was like, does he even want to stream anymore? Does he even want to do the H3 podcast? Like, it seems like he's not having fun. It seems like he's... I mean, obviously you wouldn't be having fun being exposed in this way and having to, like, you know, rebut allegations, but it's just insane. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Enough prelude. Let's watch it. I don't want to poison the well too much.
Yes.
Like, not just, like, flagging the video, the normal...
No.
Dark Shadow shows 5. No one likes Ethan now. Bo Blacks is king. Thank you so much. Also, guys, if you like this stream, I don't know if I'm going to keep this stream up public or not. This is, like, super impromptu. But I'm trying to get into the rhythm of streaming more on this channel, as I'm going to do a weekly show on this channel starting Saturday. I have a community post about it. Let's watch.
No. He
But,
went
like, using contacts within the company
yes
to report people.
trying to get our channel in trouble. Yeah,
Interesting.
I know.
I thought... I have
what
this
they've said about
recollection
me.
of a lot of criticism in the past about...
Okay, so... the criticism in the past... So, I know every little detail of every single drama between Keem and Ethan, except for this one, obviously, because I'm just catching up on it. So I know what they're referencing here, and if you guys have watched the 7-hour video, you know what they're referencing to. They're referencing the fact that, there was this conspiracy that when Ethan met up with Susan Wojcicki for his podcast, that he ended up talking, Susan said in her post about meeting up with YouTubers that they were meeting up with YouTubers to get kind of like a sense of the creator community in order to help make their harassment guidelines. There's literally a post about it. I think it's like May 2017, 2018 creator post or something like that. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Brian. And then everyone had the conspiracy that, Susan talked to, or H3 talked to Susan to get criticism of H3 taken down, which was the Gokunara video made in 2018, because suspiciously, that video got taken down for strike in ways that we haven't really seen videos get taken down of that caliber for that reason in the past. It seemed like bullshit, right? Now, obviously, these bullshit strikes happen way more often now. It just happened to me last week. But at the time, the new harassment guidelines just came in, and people were speculating. Basically, TLDR, people were speculating about Ethan Klein getting favors from YouTube and tattling to get Keem taken down. And now, they are doing the extreme stretch, the extreme cope of saying that because Keemstar is reporting on accusations of plagiarism, which, if you look at the images side by side, it's just as credible, if not more credible, than the allegations of plagiarism that Ethan so heavily pushed against James Charles all those years ago in regards to his Teddy Fresh color block hoodie brand. So the fact... obviously Keem doesn't like H3. Obviously, Keem is biased against H3, and he's going to go to small creators like Savo Pancakes in order to find news about H3 to report. But he will report things that are worth reporting. Like, he isn't just going to report every time Ethan has a Twitch or every time, Ethan says something. I don't know, man. Add Salvo? Isn't he doing his own stream? Is he done? Does he want to be added? He can be added if he wants to. It is his story after all. Anyways, I just really need to talk about this. Anyways, he's coping. Let's hear him cope more. Sorry, I have to pause so much because, there's so much Ethan lore. Dude, my head is just, an archive of Ethan and Keem lore. I know too much.
Indeed.
Susan.
Yeah, so I think his master plan is basically that he's trying to bait me into responding so that he can try to get me, the second community strike, because we have one currently.
This is so conspiracy. Okay, I need, an image. You know what? I'm just gonna steal the image from Salvo's stream, dude. Fuck it. I'm going in, dude. I'm just stealing everything from him, dude. I'm just gonna steal everything from him. Where's the comparison? Oh, there's already a comparison right here on his stream. Paused right now. Look at this! It's the same, dude! And Keem's reporting on this. This is just normal. I feel like Keem will report on this regardless of his past with Ethan or not. Big content creator with a big multi-million-dollar merch brand, one of the most successful YouTuber merch brands ever, although it's kind of separate from their YouTube channel, but it did launch off the popularity of their YouTube channel. It is allegedly plagiarizing all this stuff, right? Unfortunately, the thread calling this out is gone because Salvo's Twitter calling it out when he did got suspended, unfortunately. But, the comparison, just look at this, bro. Look at these two teddies, man. It's and then you're like, oh, Keemstar's reporting on this just so he can get me another channel strike and so he can snitch to YouTube. It's he's not even uploading this on YouTube. He's uploading this on Snapchat. I don't know, man. It's just,
For saying be the B word.
Don't need to reiterate.
Yeah.
Why did he even address... He should have ignored this. Why did he address this? He can't help but talk about Keemstar every single podcast. Sometimes you just need to shut up and move on. I don't know. Maybe his like H3 subreddit was talking about it. Maybe people were demanding him to talk about it. I mean, people are demanding him to talk about Deaf Noodles, which he is refusing to do. And he says so in this clip. So why... he shouldn't have responded to this at all. He should have tried to ignore it. I thought he would ignore it because I saw this thread from Salvo when he made it, and I didn't know H3 responded. That's the part I was missing. I didn't know he responded. Like, why is he even responding to this? It's insane.
Actually need to...
Like, it's so blatant. Like, if you or let's, like, say they were inspired, or maybe it's a coincidence, or whatever, but even if it's, like, a pure coincidence, let's say it's a pure coincidence, and they just happen to do the exact same thing, and it's being pointed out in this manner, why would you even go out of your way to address this to your entire audience? I mean, it's clearly not... And people simp for H3. People simp for H3. They defend him on everything. I've heard people defend H3 on the most ludicrous things, right? And people still are, like, disliking it. Obviously, it's not, like, majority dislike, because, let's be honest, only the H3 superfans watch the highlights. Like, 34K views, 38K views in, like, a week on a 1 million sub channel. Like, let's be honest. Like, why? And obviously, this is a clip from his main channel. But, like, I don't know, man.
Well, I just want to remind the people.
When does that? When
I
does
said
that
B
expire?
word, the
B word?
where everyone comes together and talks about their cool toys.
What does this even
Were
mean?
you saying something, Cam?
When does that
B-word?
first strike expire?
Is he not allowed to say bitch?
It's coming up, boy.
Okay.
It's coming. It's right around the corner.
Don't you worry.
It's right around the corner. Let's go!
Dude, strikes are so annoying, dude. I forgot what H3 got striked for. What? Oh, yeah, it was the NRA thing. Yeah, okay, hot take. I know everyone hated me for this take when I made it, but I don't think H3 should have got striked for a community guideline strike for the NRA bombing. I don't know. Or a comment. Well, maybe it makes sense in terms of YouTube's algorithm. Like, YouTube's going to pick that up as, like, a threat or whatever. And it makes sense within that system. In terms of, like, if I were running the website, I wouldn't do that. You know, the strike made sense in that sense. But people wanted him to be, like, completely banned from YouTube. And I thought that was over the top. Anyways, let's... watch
Get a
this.
countdown going.
I'm sorry, I like talking. This is why I did the stream. I like talking. I just really wanted to talk. I could have recorded a video. I have a video set up to record right here. I'm going to do a video on Mom Life's comics. It's going to be great. Coming up soon. Coming up this week. But I need to speak, dude. I have not spoken to the internet in a while. I was banned for a week. Then I went on vacation. I have mosquito bites all over my hand. To prove it, so I'm back, and I'm speaking. And now I've been speaking for 20 minutes, reacting to 2 minutes of a clip. But let's fix that.
Yeah. That's like a challenge to all of the haters out there.
True. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, so Keemstar thinks he's, like, clever. I can't tell you
Did
that...
I go into a cave? No, I did not go into a cave. After Nerd City exposed me for going in a cave, I kind of want to show that. But we're going to get through this first. Nerd City, the big YouTuber Nerd City, actually got furious at me for going into a cave in 2019, and he got mad at me in 2021. It was, or 2022. It was like, Nerd City, he makes great videos, but he's something else, man.
Guys, how pathetic this man is. So he's on Snapchat trying to bait me into talking about him so that he can report me to YouTube again for bullying him.
Dude, the H3 versus... Let's be honest. The H3 versus... Thank you so much for the donations, by the way. The H3 versus Keemstar drama has gotten so diluted at this point, so, like, drawn out, that there is, like, crazy conspiracy theories and shit being said on both sides. I can't remember like something that Keemstar said off the top of my head, but like right now I'm shitting on Ethan. I'll shit on one person at a time. I'm autistic. One track mind. So I'll just shit on Ethan for now. But the drama's gone so diluted. There's so many conspiracy theories about it. Like they're saying this like they're not even joking when they say this.
Were you saying
this
something,
like
Cam?
twice.
When does that first strike expire?
Wait.
Well, currently, so that he can try to get me like the second community strike because we have one currently.
Reporting this was a ploy just to get him a second community guideline strike. How would that even get him a wait? How would copying merch even get him a community guideline strike? Wait, what? Wait. What? Wait, how would copying merch get him a community guideline strike? Is plagiarizing merch against the YouTube TOS? Like that does what? And they said this twice.
For saying B word.
Don't need to reiterate.
Yeah.
Don't actually need to.
Well, I just want to remind the people.
When does that? When
I
does
said
that
B
expire?
word, where everyone comes together and
I still don't get that. They censor that wrong or something.
Talks about
Maybe
their
it's an
cool
inside
toy.
joke. The B word. What's the
Were you
B
saying
word?
something,
Bitch,
Cam?
bastard.
When does that first strike expire?
it's
Big
coming
belly?
up, boy.
Okay.
It's coming. It's right around the corner.
Don't you worry.
Right around the corner. Let's go!
We should get a countdown going.
Oh, bomb. The B word, bomb. Okay, yeah, the strike for the bombing. Bomb. Thank you. A little bit of a Tardo moment there. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt for a reason, guys. Like any blunders on this stream is 100%. This is the reason, dude. This is the reason. All right.
Yeah.
That's like a challenge to all of the haters out there.
True. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, so Keemstar thinks he's like clever. I can't tell you guys how pathetic this man is. So he's on Snapchat trying to bait me into
Like-
talking about it.
Keemstar has made pathetic, like, really, like, out there jabs at, like, H3 that under under normal circumstances he wouldn't do because obviously there's, like, the long-standing beef. But, again, this is not, like, a stretch. Like, I would report on this. Like, Scarce would report on it. Like, any neutral party would report on this. Like, it's the same. I don't know, man. I'm like... Dude, these guys just beefing back and forth. It's just so funny to watch, honestly. It's just, like... I'm just watching and enjoying the ride. I don't really... Like, I think maybe I lean more against Ethan than Keemstar, but in certain circumstances, I'd obviously be like on Ethan's side over Keemstar's. Generally, I'm probably more against Ethan, but at the end of the day, like, I stopped taking sides a while ago. I'm just like, let's watch these old men make legit insane conspiracy theories about each other, like fucking exposing their merch for being a copy on Snapchat equals trying to get them a strike on YouTube, even though that's not against TOS to plagiarize merch, and it's on Snapchat, and...
Him so that he can report me to YouTube again for bullying him. And this is a 40-year-old man who's reporting people to YouTube for bullying.
40-year-old man. You're 38 and look like you're 60, bro. What's with the 40-year-old man? Keem looks younger than Ethan. If you look at Keem and Ethan side by side, Ethan looks older. Like, what? No, Ethan's younger than Keemstar. Like, what are these jokes? I don't know, like, when I watch this podcast, I'm just like, they're just coping at this point. Are they even having fun? Like, is this fun? Like, calling Keemstar a 40-year-old man for the millionth time? Like, you could say I'm coping, like, oh, I'm so offended that he called Keemstar 40. I'm not. It is kind of funny. Keemstar is 40. he is an old motherfucker, right? But how many times have you said this shit, man? Like, I don't know.
And somehow I'm a snitch? Come on. But listen to the kind of shit he says about me. He's accusing Teddy Fresh of horrible shit, right? On Snapchat.
Horrible shit. Plagiarism.
Here it is.
If it's so horrible, why do you do it? Look at this shit. It's the same. If it's so horrible, make it different. Do something else. Like, make the bear smile or something. Like, take the hat off. Like, do something, dude. Do something. It's the exact same, dude. It's the exact same. If it's so horrible, why you do, like, fucking tracing it? Like copy paste, bro. Like, this looks the same. Like, just do something different. I don't know. Like, and I honestly, I'm gonna be real, I can't imagine there being a coincidence where it's the same bear in the same pose with the same fucking overalls, with the same heart on it, with the same checkerboard pattern on the heart, with the same oval behind it, with the same dots. Well, the only difference is that one's like checkerboard and one's just dots like floating, and then one has dots around it or whatever, so it is slightly different. But, like, I legitimately can't imagine this being a coincidence. It's too similar. It's literally too similar. And if it's so bad to plagiarize, right, to the point where you're calling out fucking James Charles, going fucking nutso on James Charles, like, fucking making these tweets. What were these tweets? Like, him bitching. Let's see this, man. I know we didn't invent color blocking, but I'm having a hard time with the new James Charles merch, the exact same design as Gila's, combined with the fact that his audience is huge. So many people assumed he designed it and starting to accuse us of plagiarism. What do you think? I think that, yeah, he could have been inspired by Teddy Fresh, 100%. But Teddy Fresh didn't invent color blocking, and, you know, the shades are different. Like, which looks more similar? Which looks more similar? This? Or this? And he went ham on James Charles. He went ham. It wasn't just this tweet. It was like many videos. You know, After Dark, James Charles versus Teddy Fresh, 1 million views. Did James Charles steal our design? You know, then he started saying James Charles wears diapers because, you know, James Charles just became like a huge target on us, just like before all the pedophile accusations came out, I think. Like, James Charles just became a huge target on the H3 panel, or H3 podcast, in the same vein as Keemstar back in the day, mainly because of, you know, the pedophile stuff, which, you know, 100% in his right to cover and, like, go over it as any other commentary channel did. But prior to that, he was still going in on James Charles to the point where he's starting to accuse James Charles of stealing other people, like Kanye West's merch. Like, he was really triggered by the H3 thing. H3 declares war on James Charles. Like, he's making, like, a lot of videos. James Charles' lawsuit and Twitter video response was terrible. Because I think this was a response to Teddy Fresh. Maybe this wasn't a response to Teddy Fresh. I don't know. He went hard on James Charles. Obviously, he thinks plagiarism's bad. That's what I'm saying. I'm a rambler. My bad. And that's what he's saying here. So if you don't like plagiarism, let's go back.
Horrible shit, right?
Horrible shit. Keemstar is claiming horrible shit against H3. If it's so horrible, why did you do it? I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever.
On Snapchat. Here it is. And obviously I have to respond to this. And I was just I talked.
You should have ignored it, bro. You should have ignored it from one content creator to another. You should have ignored it. It's just too much. It's too similar to be a coincidence. And maybe, by some miracle, it is a coincidence, right? But even then, don't pay attention to it and defend yourself, because it just looks... You look so guilty. You just look at these images, and you look too guilty. Just, like, ignore... You can ignore any... You know... H3 fans aren't watching Keemstar's Snapchat. Let's be real. H3 fans think Keemstar is literal Hitler. They're not watching his Snapchat things, and they're sure as hell not following Salvo Pancakes on Twitter. No offense, Salvo's gonna be big one day, but not right now. And so why even address it? Why even bring attention to it? Now, obviously, the right thing to do is to bring attention to it. But when is H3 known for doing the right thing? He's known for doing the petty thing, the most self-serving thing. Be like every other YouTuber, be self-serving, and don't address this. Although, the fact that you did address this makes it really funny for me to watch. So I'm down. I'm personally down. But in any other scenario... yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I don't know how to end sentences.
Person, he as a person, it's normal for big creators. At a certain point, though, he's gonna have to lose that connect. I mean, his channel. I mean, he's not even active on YouTube anymore. He hasn't even uploaded in 3 weeks.
Oh.
He goes, if I can't talk shit about Ethan, then I'm not posting anymore.
I'll show him.
Well, he posted he left a barbecue in a hurry to go to report on someone and following someone.
Right. I think it was Charlie D'Amelio.
You always gotta be on that grind.
Following Lil Huddy or some shit.
He dropped everything.
Yeah.
Dude, that... Oh my god, if that's true. Dude, that tweet where Keemstar's like, oh my god, Charlie D'Amelio unfollowed Lil Huddy. I don't know where that tweet is. I don't know how old that tweet is. Maybe I can bring it up. Maybe... But, like... It was basically Keemstar being like, oh, Charlie D'Amelio unfollowed Lil Huddy. These are both, like, minors, or at least they used to be I don't know how old they are. I don't keep track of that shit. I'm not fucking counting down the days to when Charlie D'Amelio turns 18. You know? But it's just like, I get it. I 100% get it. But, like, because, like, you know, but you're not making money off Twitter. He had to have known it looked goofy. Keemstar, 40-year-old man, being like, oh my god, this teenager unfollowed this other teenager on Twitter. There might be some beef going down. He's got to know it's a bit goofy. But Keemstar is very self-aware in how goofy he looks at times. It's part of the charm. I suppose. Maybe he's not. But that tweet was just... I have to agree with him on that.
Big news, though.
Now, he got roasted so good on Twitter. It was like had like 200,000 likes. We're like, dude, you're 40 years old.
Yeah, there was like a quote tweet or something where it's like, you're 40s. I think I retweeted it, man. Where is it on my timeline? How long ago was that shit? I'm sorry, I'm just going on. I'm having fun, guys. I have not streamed in a really long time. This was super impromptu. You know... I'm sorry, I'm just like ADHDing out. Oh, dude, we did DoorDash, and my sister named herself Shart, and they sent it as Shart. Okay. Where the hell was it? I don't even know where it is, man. Dude, my Twitter is a fucking bop, dude. You should follow. Sub now. I agree. Okay, where is it? Oh, really good art made by Sama. By the way, this is a bit of a prelude to the show that's gonna happen on Saturday. The you know, This Week in Twitter. It's basically gonna be this, but except I'm going into the hashtags feed. TWOT tweet. If you want me to read a tweet on the show on Saturday, use that hashtag under whatever tweet you want me to read. Dude, oh my god, this... I think he cried about this on stream, too. I need to cover more Ethan Klein, dude. I was taking a big break, but I need to cover him more, man. Okay, where is, like, Keemstar talking about Lil Huddy? How long ago was this shit, man? I can't stop now. Dude, I can't stop now. Dude, Jake Lucky just censoring tits? Like, what? Why? They're not even naked. What? This is just like an ass. He's weird. Alright. I'm too far in now. Now I have to. Oh yeah, this is the thread. This is the original thread. Wait, his account's still up. This is the original thread. By the way, that Keemstar's reporting. Like, look at this shit, bro. Like you can't just say like Keem reporting on this is just a direct attack on Ethan. Like obviously Keemstar probably will report some things just to take a jab at Ethan that normally wouldn't be newsworthy, but this, come on. Hi Boblex, I'm a fan of yours. I have Asperger's syndrome. Does that count as autism? Yeah, it does. I think. I know for middle and high school I was special ed. Well, thank you for the $5. And I'm glad you are enjoying this stream, especially with how scatterbrained it is. But that is just how I am. The actual show, Twoot, when we do that, it's going to be more structured. I have a plan for that. This is just me having some fun. Where the goddamn heck was it? Did I already pass it? When did he, like... Dude, see, this shit was so long ago, and Ethan's bringing it up like it's fresh, dude. Ethan, like, has all of the, like, shit Keemstar does, like, locked in his head, like, ready to go for his streams. Ready to go. Meanwhile, I'm just like, what the like, he's more organized than me when it comes to documenting Keem. I should hire him for Twitter Versus. Okay, we're gonna scroll for a little bit more, but if it's not here... Oh, here it is! Here it is! Here it is! Finally! Finally, dude! We got to it. Little Huddy just Charlie DeMilo just unfollowed Little Huddy. You're a grown-ass man, Keemstar. Ratio. And then the successful ratios tweet has 100k likes, and this guy's like, not successful. Did he just get... Jesus, these ratios are brutal! So yeah, this is what Tweet's gonna be like. Guys, you know what? This is a precursor for Tweet. This is what Tweet's gonna be like. This tweet is what I'm doing. So people always ask me on Twitter, like, yo, here's some good content for you. You know, Sonic drama or whatever. But I can't get to all of it. So what I'm gonna do is, if someone wants me to cover something, you put hashtag tweet under it, you tweet at it, you tweet it, and then I will go through the hashtag and, you know, cover it on stream. People have been using the hashtags, I've been screenshotting it. I have like 100 screenshots. We have a ton of you know, stuff we're going to cover on Saturday. It's called, Tweet stands for This Week in Twitter, so it will be covering all of the Twitter stuff you send me for that week at the end of the week, hence why it's on Saturday. We're going to have a guest reacting and reading the tweets with us. I don't know if it's going to be every time, but the first guest is going to be Augie. We're going to react to everything, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait for that, and I'm really hyped for it. But let's get back to this thing that we're 3 minutes into the fucking clip, and I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Oh my god, this is going to go forever. Yeah, Armageddon show. Yeah, someone on my community tab said it has a similar name or almost the same name to someone else's show. I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't know that their show was that. It's This Week at Twitter instead of This Week on Twitter. It's a different name. I'm doing a different thing. Unfortunate that the naming ended up being similar, but I really don't want to change the name. I think just the idea of tweeting at someone, and it's like, this is going to be on Boblax's stream because I tweeted it, and just scaring them with the hashtag tweet. It's like, I don't know, someone fucks up and makes like a bad take, like, I don't know, like, all women are servants to make sandwiches in the household, and someone's like, tweet, hashtag tweet under it, and then I pick it up and show it to everyone, and it's like, look at this dumb motherfucker, So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking great. Every Saturday, we're gonna do a stream, guaranteed. We might do some more streams like this in between. I just kind of want to start creating content in whatever way I want to. Let's react.
Yeah, but anyway, I told YouTube, I was like, listen, if Keemstar's saying this shit about me, even if it's not on YouTube, like I have to respond because he's saying Teddy Fresh basically plagiarizes everything and is stealing designs and all this shit, right? And this is a thing that him and his henchmen keep trying to put out in the world. They're posting
tipster.
it to subreddits and trying to make Twitter threads and trying to bait other commentary channels to make videos about it. So this is like a...
Didn't work on me. It fucking flew over my radar. Well, no. The initial allegation didn't flow under my radar. It was the H3 response. I don't watch the H3 podcast, and I rely on other people to tell me if he says something. And it's gone to the point over the years where, like, H3 does something so fucking frequently that, like, people don't even bother to, like, tweet at me the clips anymore or say that Ethan reacted to something. And then I miss it because I'm being complacent because I don't want to go out of my way to watch the H3 podcast on my own. But hopefully that will be remedied with hashtag tweet. If something happens, you tweet it and I will see it. I am like a hawk on that hashtag, dude. I have like hundreds of shit screenshotted from that. Anyways.
A whole big project of his. It's crazy. People don't realize what this guy's actually up to. I'm not kidding. This is all real. By the way, this is the tweet I was talking about. This guy, he ran home from a barbecue to tweet this. Charlie...
Oh, H3 already showed it.
Emilio just unfollowed Little Huddy.
I just wasted
it's going
5 minutes.
Down. And Brand...
It's going down. That was funny. Although, was that a soundboard, Ethan? Was that laugh in the background a soundboard?
This guy, he ran home from a barbecue to tweet this. Charlie D'Amelio just unfollowed Little Huddy. It's going down. And
was that ha 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 just the soundboard? It better not have been. Oh my god, bro. It better not have been.
Brandon said a 40-year-old man tweeted this.
It's going
#
down.
Alert. The problem with drama...
Dude, I love characters online. This is why I like drama. I'm going to rant a bit. I love characters online. Just Keemstar being like, it's going down with like Lil Huddy and Charlie D'Amelio. It's just so goofy. People being over the top with like simple drama stuff like unfollow between teenagers. Just hyping it up. Hyping it up. I love these characters on the internet, man, who are just like... They go ham. And Salvo's one of them. Salvo Pancakes is one of them. Which is why you should check out Salvo Pancakes. He just ended his stream. I'll watch the rest of it. I'm so sorry to stream over you. I just had to. I was inspired to entertain by this man. So sub to Salvo Pancakes. Let's continue.
Alert. It was a good idea at first, but you do age out of it. I mean, at 40, you know, you kind of age out of it.
But it's funny!
It's not an evergreen idea.
I feel very foolish.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. Anyway, here's what he posted on Snapchat.
Roll it. The H3H3 podcast co-hosts Gila and Ethan Klein are under fire. Now, this podcast criticizes other people in the community, and these two recently have been criticized against their clothes.
Bro, just the production of this is insane. Crazy ass music. Also, he goes, they're under fire. Watch. He literally pulled a tweet from some account with like 300 likes that he probably influenced to or just outright like paid them to post that shit.
Why would he pay them? Salvo is a small streamer. He's calling out a huge creator with something that legitimately looks scummy. He would want to do it for clout. Why would Keem have to pay him for that? It's clout. It's free clout. People want to expose bigger YouTubers on the internet, especially when it's legitimate, to get attention onto themselves, as well as raise awareness for the issue that the creator is posing. Why would... Does he actually believe that? Half the time, I don't know if Ethan's making a joke about Keem, or if he's like trying to make like a semi-serious accusation. It might be my autism kicking in. I don't know.
Because, you know, that's what he does. He's literally... He'll have someone else do it and then report on it, so he has no accountability. He does that
Wait, what? Yeah, I think he's being serious right now.
all the time. This guy is so slimy.
This is just 5 minutes of cope. Point blank, you got exposed for this. Now talk about this. Not blame it on Keemstar. Keemstar wasn't even the person who came out with the allegation. The video should be going after Salvo Pancakes. But no, he has to make it about Keem and Keem's obsession with him. And their whole, like, tie it into their whole, like, half a decade long feud in order to try and deflect from the accusations that are being put against him, which is that this, this is a much, much, much bigger copy than anything you accused James Charles for. Let's be honest, it isn't just about the plagiarism, it's hypocrisy, right? If you're gonna fucking make designs that look very similar, whether it be coincidence or not coincidence, I actually don't know, legitimately, you can't also go and be like, oh, James Charles is stealing my shit, especially when James Charles' shit, like, it had sisters on it, like, it had, like, different tones, like, even back when the story happened, I thought it was dumb to, you know, say that he was copying him, especially when Color Block Hoodie was, like, you know, a concept that has existed for, you know, a long time, to the point where I made my own merch copying the design, or copying Color Block, as a joke, which I actually like. This merch is, like, my favorite merch I have. It's just, like, simple Teespring shit, but I think I picked better colors, but alright.
Anyway, here it is. Without
Are
further
those for sale? They are for sale.
ado.
Clothing brand Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs. Let's read the thread.
Wait, what?
He
Teddy
said allegedly. He said allegedly.
Fresh, a clothing brand by
What's going
He's
on
just
with the
reading
setup?
What'd you
tweets.
say?
Wait, he's going after Keemstar for just reading tweets. That's the same thing I do. Dude. My territory's being encroached on the stream. Boblex doubled up on Adderall for the stream. Actually, I have ADHD, so I'm prescribed, like, I don't know if it's actually Adderall, but it's like something, just like a minor thing to, like, help up my I don't know. I just got my meds refilled today, so that's why I'm hype. And I haven't been online for a million years. And I was in the wilderness getting mosquito bites. I'm meant to be on the internet, not getting mosquito bites. Okay.
Oh, what's with this
Roll,
setup?
roll it back.
So this is when I decided to do a stream on this, because, like, listen to this criticism. It is the biggest fucking cope and random shit I've ever seen to, like, criticize. And, you know, I'm probably nitpicking this video. I'm 50 minutes into the stream and 6 minutes into the video, so obviously I'm nitpicking it. But, like, this is another level. Listen to this shit, man.
Anyway, here it is. Without further ado.
clothing brand Teddy Fresh for allegedly stealing designs. Let's read the thread.
Wait, what?
Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by
What's going on with the setup?
What'd you say? Oh, what's with this setup?
Roll it back a little bit.
Why is he in a bar?
He's in a bar. He's got.
By the way, let me just
a
say this before we
broadcast mic.
proceed.
Make fun of his stupid face! It's right there, dude! It's right there! His bulging eyes talking about fucking drama as a 40-year-old man, dude! Make fun of it! Oh my god, why are you commenting on the fucking background, dude? It's so fucking random, dude. This guy is literally, like, fucking having his eyes bulging out by the fact that you copied some teddy bears! Make fun of that shit!
No comments on his intrinsic characteristics.
Yeah.
Really? Really? The same guy who fucking made a whole goddamn video destroying Trisha Paytas' Instagram. What? Isn't this the same guy who, like, made this video? Like, wait, what? And that video was funny. I like that video. For the record, I like this video. Don't make fun of him for his intrinsic attribute. Bruh. Go in. Call him a fucking psycho, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Dude, you've been beefing for fucking a decade, like half a decade, bro. Just fucking call him an ugly motherfucker.
Hey,
What are
that's
you
the
doing?
rule.
I'm just he's at a bar. He's got a broadcast mic and headphones on, but he seems to be recording on a cell phone.
Is that right? Oh my God, you're right.
That doesn't make any
A
sense.
little odd.
Wait, is he? Is he?
What great commentary. This is the co-host, guys. This is the co-host H3 hired and pays. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. How boring does this motherfucker sound?
Mic
dude.
and headphones on, but he seems to be recording on
Like
a cell phone.
Dan. Oh, you know, Dan. I'm not gonna comment on Dan. Dan, he's Dan. But the other guy.
Is that right? Oh my God, you're right.
That doesn't make any
A
sense.
little odd.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. This is what I was saying at the fucking beginning of the stream. How do people enjoy the H3 podcast? It has to be that they have nothing else. It has to be that they haven't seen any other show. They haven't seen Salvo's show. They haven't seen my show. Well, you know, I haven't launched my show yet. But they haven't seen good content. They have not seen good content. There's no way that this motherfucker is getting paid fucking a salary to be like, that doesn't make any sense. And he's called an entertainer. Like, what? I don't
Wait,
get
is
it.
he? Is he just set that up so it looks official?
I don't know what
Yes.
the goal is.
And
but
why in a bar,
these
man?
two-
You're
Well, okay. You know, the setup is a bit weird. You can comment on. By the way, this is all a deflection from the accusation. This is about the Teddy Fresh accusation. Let me remind you guys. This is about the Teddy Fresh accusations. The copying and pasting of Teddy Fresh. And he's 6 minutes in. He's just commenting on the background because he's stalling. He is stalling. Just like I stall a lot because I like to talk a lot. But the reasons for each stalling is different. And I'm speculating. But I'm allowed to speculate because I'm a smaller YouTuber and you guys like me and no one likes Ethan. Regardless, his background doesn't make much sense. What is your background? You're in a forest. What? You're in a forest with like a fucking... What is this? What is this? Like what? Like how... Oh, that's weird. You have a fucking bunny rabbit behind you. What, bro? Like... Huh? You have a bunny rabbit, an inflatable fucking pineapple, a random ass puddle, and in the middle of the wilderness. We all know you don't go outside. It's called H3 TV. You're online. You're in your studio. You're on your At least Keemstar doesn't pretend to go outside. In his videos, he's inside. You are pretending to be outdoors, and we've already seen how fat you are, motherfucker. We've already seen how fucking big you are, bro. We've already seen that shit. So we know your ass ain't going outside any fucking time soon, bro. We know that. Oh my God, what the fuck is this? We know you ain't going outside. So shut the fuck up. I love streaming. I love making content.
influenced to, or just outright like paid them to post that shit? Because you know that's what he does.
Car. He's got a broadcast mic and headphones on, but he seems to be recording on a cell phone.
Imagine if I commented on streams in the same way Dan did. This is what a Dan stream would be like. It seems like that H3 right now is using a microphone and has a laptop. It actually looks like he's using a green screen right now. It actually looks like he's recording at an angle to you know, make himself look slimmer than he actually is, as we've seen. You know, it looks like he's these motherfuckers get paid salaries for this, man.
Right?
Yeah,
That we saw in his house
I recognize
tour.
that place.
The Keemstar Fousey movie. That's fine.
Okay, that's the rule.
I'm just
No accountability. He does that all the time. This guy is so slimy. Anyway, here it is. Without further ado.
Clothing brand Teddy Fresh.
he seems to be recording on a cell phone.
Is that right? Oh my God, you're right.
That doesn't make any
A
sense.
little odd.
Wait, is he?
Bublik seems to be retarded right now.
Is he just set that up so
Duh.
it looks official?
Duh.
I don't know what the goal is.
And
but
why in a bar,
these
man?
two-
You're making content for kids, and you're in a bar.
Making content for kids? Wait, where did that come from? What? You're making content for lazy people who sit inside all day and you're in the outdoors. What's that?
What is this meant to make you look cool? That there's alcohol behind you?
I mean, it's his basement bar, right?
yeah,
That we saw in his house
I recognize
tour.
that place.
The Keemstar Fuji
Yeah,
movie.
he recognizes it. He recognizes it because, dude, H3 knows so much about Keem, man. He knows every little detail. He's got that shit on lock. He knows the Keemstar's new girlfriend, Brantley. He knows her birthday. He knows her birth second, bro. He knows what she likes to eat. He knows what Keemstar likes to eat for breakfast. He knows too much, man. So much so that Keemstar is going to launch a podcast just to talk about Ethan Klein. And I think he has enough content to do it. Like, for the only topic to be Ethan, I think he has enough content, unironically. We'll see how that goes. Won't be as good as anything I make, but...
Rip to the goat, by the way. That got taken down. So sad.
What did?
The Keemstar Fuji feature film.
Oh,
that
yeah.
We spent a whole episode reacting to.
jerky.
They privated it. It's
Tastes
so
like
sad.
beef jerky, man.
The thing was a masterpiece.
Anyway, here he goes.
That's
So I'm
sad.
pretty sure you're right. He has a unplugged mic and headphone, and he's just holding the phone. Isn't that interesting?
A little
That's
weird.
super cool.
in the community, and
Okay.
these two
Oh my God, you're right,
recently
Dan.
have been criticized against their clothing brand, Teddy Fresh, for allegedly stealing designs.
He's trying so hard. Do you guys see how he's trying so hard to make this a thing? And he only
you guys
posted
see-
it to Snapchat.
He's trying so hard to make this a thing. Isn't that what you do on YouTube? Like, try? Like, what? Just because you can make millions of dollars sitting on your lazy ass barely trying doesn't mean other people don't? And if you're talking about trying to make it a story, I mean, yeah, he's covering something relevant about a bigger creator. I mean, you covered James Charles copying Teddy Fresh. What?
Do you guys see that the audio is slightly delayed? Or it almost looks dull.
I'm so done. The audio is slightly delayed. Talk about the allegations! Talk about this is why I'm watching. I don't give a fuck about Keemstar's audio levels. The audio levels right now on my stream are probably way too fucking loud because I fucking talk about the allegation. What audio levels? We're 7 minutes in, bro. We're 7 minutes in. Bro. Bruh.
Dubbed.
Is that right?
From my point of view. Yeah. So I actually think he recorded it
brand.
on the mic and then tried to overlap it.
And then
But
overlap
he
it with
didn't get
his cell phone footage? Maybe.
Yeah, but he didn't do it perfectly, I think.
You know, it doesn't look dubbed to me. Let me watch.
Maybe it's
and
the same.
these two
Oh, it is there's a little,
I see that. A little bit.
Yeah.
but that would be too hard, right, to do that? That'd be kind of crazy.
Because the audio is pretty good. So I think he actually...
They're literally talking about audio. The Fallen Angel, $5. Oh no, Keemstar speaking with his mouth about something that I won't address for the rest of my life. Okay, I'm sorry for that script. I just wanted to be eccentric. I'm not actually mad. I just want to be eccentric. I'm just having fun. I'm sorry, guys. If that shit's cringe, of me screaming like that's cringe, just tell me. I'm not gonna fucking bore you guys like H3. Feedback. I'm fine with feedback. You know, I need a home Minecraft as an entertainer. You know, if that was too much, let me know. All right. I know this is a very different Boblax than what you guys are used to on Twitter versus. Very different Boblax. But you know, I'm just trying to have some fun. I'm just, you know.
So you think the mic might be? He might have got the audio track and merged it with the
Yeah.
video.
Way too much.
Okay.
But I think he fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little off. You're right. You're right, man. It's a little delayed. Wow. Who would have thought that this production from his basement bar wouldn't have been perfect?
So frustrating!
I know, buddy. Just next time, be a little more careful with the sync. There's tools that can help you with that
Sorry.
in Adobe.
Who recently have been criticized against their clothing brand, Teddy Fresh, for allegedly stealing designs. Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing
Yeah,
brand.
again, this was some.
Oh, we have Caleb in the chat. You are genuinely sad, bro. You look like Master Splinter, and you're commenting on someone else's appearance. Ethan talks slow and got way fatter because he's on antidepressants too. You're just a dick. You know what? I agree. Ethan was kind of a dick for, making fun of Trisha Paytas in this way. I mean, she's probably on antidepressants as well. What? I am so tired, unironically, of people who, like, take the internet so seriously and, like, try to, like, I'm not making fun of Ethan, like, at a family, like, get-together. Like, I wasn't invited to his bar mitzvah, and I'm, like, going over there and, like, saying all this shit. You know, I'm not saying this, like, to nobody, you know? I'm trying to, like, joke around on the internet. At the end of the day, I don't hate Ethan. At the end of the day, people get fat. At the end of the day, you know, people take antidepressants, you know. But I'm allowed to make fun of him. He's not a little baby. He's a grown man. And he can do the same shit to me, too. He can call me, and you're doing the same shit. You're calling me, what did you call me? What did you call me? A fucking, let me bring it up on stream. You call me a Master Splinter? I don't know what the fuck that is. Who the fuck's Master Splinter? Regardless, I think it's an insult, you know. And you can do that, you know. Let's just, you know. Dude, fans like that on the internet are just so. Why can't we just goof around, man? This is why the internet becomes less fun. Is people like Caleb, dude, being like, you can't make fun of someone like this because he's on antidepressants, blah blah blah. I'm sure Ethan's been called fat like a million times. Like, he's a comedian. Let me be funny, or at least attempt. Come on, man.
Post by I don't know. It had like almost no likes. It was like the only person that saw it was Keemstar.
Okay, bitch.
He's like friends. There you got 14 likes. He's like, they're under fire from this account with 14 likes. Really, dude? And you're making a whole video about it? Okay, let's watch.
I guess, but like, I don't know how many likes it had at the time. I think Salvo was reacting to this and he said it had like more than 14 at the time that Keemstar reported it. But, like, you know, like, regardless of how many likes it has, like, it's still like, it's still something to, like, it doesn't matter. Like, when does, like, it is what it is. Just look at this image. Like, who cares if someone posted and got 1,000 likes versus 2 likes? Like, it's still the same thing. It doesn't change what is on the screen right now, you know? Fallen Angel, $5. At the end of the day, Ethan hasn't left his chair in months, and Keemstar goes for runs in the woods and finds $1. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Yo, we're consistent 900 viewers and $70. You guys are so generous. This is insane for an impromptu stream. I hope that tweet is this successful. Anyway, let's what's that face, bro? Dude, Keem and Ethan, they have a lot in common, and making those silly ass faces is one of them. Maybe it's Tourette's. I don't know. I shouldn't be like memeing about that, I guess, but you know, I'm saying it as a good thing. It's just, you know, it's a lull, man.
And by Ethan and Gila Klein might have been stealing designs for years. A Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original.
All right, so finally 9 minutes in, we get to the I'm sorry for making fun of his Tourette's. That wasn't cool. I wasn't trying to make fun of his Tourette's. I was just saying like goofy faces on YouTube are funny. But yeah, so this is when we finally get to the
Ethan and Gila Klein
evidence.
might have been stealing designs for years. A Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original vintage shirt, a bear.
Dude, like, I cannot imagine what is going through Ethan's head while watching this. It's like exposing yourself on stream, dude. Like, he's just looking at this and he's like, how the hell am I gonna talk myself out of this one? Like, what? Like, how the fuck am I gonna explain this shit? I don't know, man. It's fucking nutty.
The exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going, people. That's right. Capella's Dangerous Hunt PS3 video game on top. Teddy Fresh t-shirt on the bite. The same bear. What is this?
Yeah, see, Keem's just having fun. See, that's the difference between Keem and H3, and it's why, like, part of the reason why I lean towards Keem more, if we're gonna, like, talk about, like, the overall, you know, but there's been so many things that went back and forth, it's kind of, you know, dumb to say, like, overall, but, like, if we were to simplify it down, the reason I kind of like Keemstar's attitude in some situations more than H3's is that he's just, at this point, especially with their feud, like, with them two in particular, he's just having fun with it. He's like, what is this, you know? It's just crazy. In the same way I am, but then Ethan, he's like, actually, it feels like he's actually seething more than making fun of Keem. Although he does make some good jabs at Keem every once in a while, but, like, just the demeanor that I get from both of these people, like, Keemstar is definitely more in the category of, like, it's the internet, it's fun, or whatever, and Ethan is more so, like, this is serious. Although, I mean, this is against, like, you know, pretty big allegation against his brand, so kind of makes sense, but I feel like that's his attitude with, like, everything, or like, most things that he covers, right?
What is going? Are they really just taking designs? Are they stealing them? And the thread keeps going, people. Now, I know this story. This happened a couple months ago because H3H3's own fans were exposing him for stealing a dino shirt. A sweater pattern from 1992.
First of all, okay, well, I'm just going to let it finish, and then I'll go back and address everything.
Dino design from a sewing book on the top and on the bottom.
It's the exact same. What?
A Teddy Fresh sweater. And apparently Ethan Klein even admitted that this was stolen by, you know, an employee that they fired. But the thread...
I want to go to the actual thread. Where was that? Salvo Forever. We gotta look at this, man. We gotta double check. Alright. So he's... Wait. Where's the thread? Tweet unavailable. Oh yeah, it's because he's like shadow banned or whatever. Fuck. We'll have to go through it one by one. Okay. Now, obviously, some of these are probably going to be a thread. Like this. I could see this being a coincidence. I could see that one being a coincidence. This one, both the designs are shitty. I don't know. I mean, writing devils on, like, Elon Musk, anyone could think that up, right? This, yeah, some of these are stretches, admittedly. I think some of these are stretches 100%. But stuff like this... Like, she 100% saw that design. And obviously she wanted to add to it by adding, like, the words. But she, like... If the argument is that, like... Did she see this or not, or is it, like, a complete coincidence? She obviously saw that shit. Same with this, for sure. And definitely this. Now... If I'm gonna be real... I don't think it's having the merch be like really similar. It's not like, you know, this company is making t-shirts of the bear. I don't know. I don't see it as that big of a deal. I just think like the hypocrisy and the drama around it's funny. But that's just me. My Alexa's reminding me to take my evening meds, but I think I would prefer to be psychopathic for this stream.
Keeps going, people. Top, vintage teddy bear design found on Etsy. Bottom, teddy fresh. That's like the same thing.
Wait, how similar actually is this? Wait, what? I need to like zoom in. Wait, where's like the zoom in? What? How do I zoom? I need to go to the Salvo page. Where? Okay. Oh, it's just increasing the text. The bears are just so small. Are they the same bears? Oh my god, it is the same bear. Oh my god. The blue bear and the blue bear. The panda and the panda. They're almost in the same position. Wait, this panda is in the top, is like, the blue bear is in the bottom right of the panda, and here, the blue bear is in the bottom right of the panda. It's the same. Wait, and oh no, that's fucked up. An Etsy store? An Etsy store. You know how many starving artists are on Etsy just trying to like fucking make some money off their hobby or whatever? No, that now with like the fucking video game, like with the fucking video game bear design and the fucking dino from 1992, like whatever, you know, whatever. I don't really care morally, but this? No way, bro. An Etsy creator? That's like, I think that one's fucked. That's fucked, bro. I'll take my meds after the stream, guys. I'm just joking. And my meds don't stop me from being schizo. I'm just schizo regardless.
Dang! I'm not.
I have to see Ethan respond to that specific one. I haven't seen this full thing, so I'm actually... Whoa, bro.
Noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns, continuing on the thread, look at this! Look at this! It's the same thing! It's the same thing. The blue flames. It's the same thing. Top vintage design.
Wait.
Found on Epstein.
Is this one of those like green gold dresses, blue dresses? Because those are green flames to me. He said blue flames? Those are green flames to me. Is this one of those like blue dress, gold dress situations? You remember that shit?
Same thing. The blue flames. It's the same thing. Top,
Yeah, I swear
vintage
it's
design,
green.
Found on Epsi. Bottom, Teddy Fresh.
Epsi?
Unreal. Is Teddy Fresh just like
Found
stealing
on Epsi.
designs from everyone? Now, recently, Teddy Fresh came out with this
Dude, even Ethan didn't laugh at that Epsi joke. Damn. He's like, I'm taking a fucking cut off your pay after that one, dude. Do you think the H3 employees get like bonuses if they like make Ethan laugh? Like if they make Ethan specifically laugh on the podcast, do you think they get like a bonus on their check? Like, you did a good job, bro.
Elon Musk with devil horns.
Because maybe
type of
that's
thing.
why they're being such yes men and trying to like appease to Ethan, because they're getting bonuses for making him laugh.
It's like
Definitely didn't get a bonus for that one though.
well, that is another t-shirt
Sucks when even your yes man can't even make you laugh. Goddamn.
design stolen from like what is this? Yeah, I mean, it seems like somebody is trying to hide this information from getting out, but ladies and gentlemen,
Again, no, I'm literally showing it for everybody because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to create a story. Nobody's hiding it. This isn't even a story. You created out of thin air under the guise of some other dude that you had tweeted out. And I'm not hiding shit, bro, you idiot.
I want to know what you think. Hit
You
me up
should,
on
though.
Twitter,
You honestly
Keemstar.
should.
My Twitter
You
is
should hide it.
Keemstar, and that is it for the news.
Oh, the video's
Make
too
sure you subscribe
quiet?
to
My
you
bad.
know, as soon as I get the scoop.
That's it
I'm
for
gonna
the
keep you-
news.
Yeah,
That's
so
all the news
I've
that
never-
happened that day.
I've never heard of that website, Epsi.
Epsi.
Yeah, they make
Epstein salt. They sell salt, I think.
What is Epsi?
Okay, so they're making fun of Keem's dyslexia. I'm allowed to make fun of his Tourette's.
Epsi.
I feel like I'm
Epsi.
allowed now.
You know, you could tell how hard.
And they can feel free to make fun of my autism or anything else I have. Fucking feel free, by the way. Also, Tipster sent $20. I don't know if I said this already. Tipster sent $20. I am big hype for Twoot. This is going to be epic. I agree. Twoot's going to be epic. But thank you guys for coming to this impromptu stream and donating. It means a lot because this wasn't planned. So, yeah.
He's trying. And I feel like he put a lot of work into this, you know? He put a lot of work into this, and he's
4 years.
He's trying so hard. And the thing about Teddy Fresh, I think he's so bitter and jealous about Teddy Fresh because it's successful in its own right, and there's really nothing shady going on with Teddy Fresh, and he's so desperate to hurt me in any way he can. He tried lying about me. He's tried ruining my YouTube channel, and that...
I'm not... G-Man, $10. I'm not hiding anything. So you're admitting to stealing, Ethan?
That hasn't worked. So he's now going after my wife and her company. And, like, he didn't post this on YouTube, just Snapchat. Don't you find that interesting?
But, okay. Ethan follows Keemstar like a hawk. He has to be being bad faith here. He has to know that Keemstar... He already knows that Keemstar hasn't posted on YouTube for the past 3 weeks. He's already said that. And he has to know that, like, Keemstar has been... Like, he has his team always looking at Keemstar's Twitter for all of this news and stuff. So... they have to know that Keemstar is switching exclusively to Snapchat, and this is just a continuation of that. It has nothing to do with H3 in particular. This is so bad faith, bro. Like, in the end, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like it's like they're intentionally omitting information in order to make it look like Keemstar has a bigger vendetta against Ethan than he actually does. And don't get me wrong, Keemstar has a big vendetta against Ethan. But I think Ethan's trying to make it seem more ridiculous than it is by omitting information like that.
Because he knows he can't be reporting, he can't be complaining to YouTube that I'm bullying him and then posting shit like this. So he posted on Snapchat. But of course I'm going to defend myself against accusations like this. It's not bullying if you provoked me. But let's go back, okay, and let's take these on head on.
Who cares if it's bullying or not? Bully the shit out of each other. Jesus, I hate these grown men being like, it's not bullying, blah, 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 blah. Bullying's good. Bullying's good. Bullying's funny, especially on the internet. And when you put yourself out there on the internet, you're allowed to get bullied, and you're allowed to get bullied back. It's free reign. For the most part. Obviously, you know, you don't go to, like, inhuman levels. Like, but, I don't know. I feel like people need to be more, like, loose on the internet in general. Like, let's just make fun of each other. Whatever. Let's just have a good time. Let's just poke fun at each other. Let's just, like, scream about shit. I don't know.
I mean, this is my wife's company we're talking about here.
This is the entertainment business. Like, this
and
is
by the way,
for my wife.
So this is the entertainment business. This isn't fucking like, you know, therapy. I don't know.
I mean, give me a break, bro. I mean, I would never go after your girlfriend.
Knock it over my wife.
There it is.
I mean, I would never go after a child.
Yeah.
Isn't Brantley like 22? That kind of takes away a lot of her, like... Now, you know, a 40-year-old dating a 22-year-old, there's obviously, like, jokes you can make there that I think is fair game because they are people on the internet, especially with, you know, all the back and forth Ethan and Keem has been doing. Like, almost nothing's off the table in between those two. You know, bullying... Open, free-range bullying, I support, but calling her, and there's obviously an age gap there, but calling her like a child just when you're 22, like, a lot of you guys are 22 in chat right now. Like, what if, like, someone was just, like, what if you made a decision as an adult to, you know, date someone that maybe people wouldn't be, you know, so fond of you dating. You know, it wouldn't be illegal, but like, you know, you decide as an adult, as a 22-year-old adult, to date someone who's older or to date someone who is different from the norm in some sort of way with like a typical 22-year-old in a relationship. And then someone just called you a child for it. I don't know. I feel like that's disrespectful to Brantley. More so than making fun of Keem. And I'm all for making fun of Keem for, like, dating someone young. Like, you can't get someone your own age, bro? Like, bruh. You know, bruh. But, it's just really weird when Ethan is like, yeah, I'm not gonna go after, you know, Brantley because I don't stoop to that level, you know? Like, I don't make fun of spouses. Like, Keemstar made fun of my wife by replying with horse pictures. Which, you know, fair criticism, of course. But he's acting like he's... Here's my issue. He's acting like he's better than Keem, but by calling Brantley a 22-year-old child, or by saying she's a child when she's 22, that's also, like... You're not better than Keem. You're the same. You're both shitheads. Like, just admit it. I don't know. Like, fuck.
You know, she should... I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't.
It's too far.
Unless he's being sarcastic. Maybe he is. I don't fucking know. Dark Shadow sent $5. Ethan is Major Twitchy. His new name is Twitchy. Well, shall I call him that?
By the way, I want to say at the top, okay? I mean, at this point, Teddy
Or
Fresh
we shall call him that. We shall call him that. I don't know. Spelt it wrong. You know. I know what you mean, Dark Shadow. Thank you for the 5.
5 years, and each collection, each month, we drop a lot of clothes. I mean, we have a lot of designers. We have again, there's about 40 people there, full-time employees, and we've probably made.
Wait, there's a lot of designers. So is he saying that these copies are a result of not Ela and H3 themselves, although it should have went through, you know, and been double-checked, I guess, before, being published. But he's saying it's, the designer's fault, the employees they hired. Is he shifting blame?
Made, close to 1,000, maybe 1,000 products by now.
Damn.
Okay. And if he only found, maybe 8 things that he could try to accuse us of stealing. So, per capita, right off the bat, you're talking about a company with 40 employees that's made thousands of designs. So let's talk about this.
Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, might have been stealing designs for years. A Teddy Fresh shirt, bottom, an original vintage shirt, a bear, the exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taking this? But the thread keeps going.
Yeah, so the one hilarious thing that they're trying to get us on is sometimes designers just license graphics because it's really hard to create custom graphics all the time, and it's very normal for clothing brands, streetwear brands to license an image.
So he's admitting he copied it. Then why? Wait. What? Wait. So he's saying all this shit Keemstar's only bringing this up on Snapchat to get me another strike on my channel, and Keemstar's only bringing this up to go after my wife and do anything he can to go after me. And then he admits that he got it licensed from the example that Salvo showed. So he's admitting that there is something there. Then instead of trying to expose Keemstar for reporting the story, why don't you just clarify it? We're 14 minutes in and you finally clarify why it's the same? What? Also, if you have the licenses for them, show the licenses. Is there any legal issue with them showing the license on stream? Show the licenses then, you know? I'm not doubting you, but if you want to quell your doubters like Salvo and Keemstar and whoever else, just like this video, show them, I guess.
And start from that.
That must have been like a 10-minute job, bro. How much... Dude, Ethan has an issue. Ethan has an issue with paying people for doing zero work. He's basically giving out free money, dude. The designers, they did almost zero work on this. I could have done this shit. I don't even design shit, and I could have taken that and like mixed it up and made the Teddy Fresh version, you know? And then he hires these people like Dan and like whoever else is on the podcast. I can't tell the difference unless they're like on screen visually because they all kind of sound the same except for AB. They're barely doing any. I don't know, man. I'm trying to joke about them not being funny and saying that Ethan pays people to be funny and they're not funny, and Ethan pays people to make art and then they steal art. So that's what I was going for. Kind of fell flat a little bit, but you know, I'm not a comedian like Def Noodles and H3.
It's incredible because they're so desperate again to try to fuck with my life that it's like, dude, it's a licensed graphic, you fucking idiot. Like, it's just not that deep.
Why didn't you say it? Then why did it take 15 minutes for you to say that?
It's really not.
Sometimes, Keemstar, things aren't that fucking deep.
Thank you, Bang.
Wow.
Back me up, BFF shit.
I told you he was BFF material.
Did he steal this? By the way, I love that he considers it.
You know, maybe, benefit of the doubt, maybe, well, I mean, he did say they licensed it out and copied it. I still think it's lazy. Whatever. Fuck it, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm like out of steam.
Himself a journalist. Did he steal this design?
Does he really?
Wait, no. What I was gonna say. Okay, what I was gonna say. Sorry. He says it's not that big of a deal. Then why is he making a 30-minute response to it if it's not that big of a deal? If it's so obvious that it was licensed, like this is obvious, dude. Like Keemstar's just stretching at things just so he can get a dig at me because it's so obvious that it's licensed. It's so obvious. Then why are you bringing it up on the stream? Why are you like, oh, I have to respond to this? These are serious accusations, you know, whatever. Like, you know, with how he's painting it, the equivalent, you know, in Ethan's mind for how he's painting Keemstar is like, you know, you're an adult and a kid walks up to you and calls you a poo-poo face. And you're like, oh my god, I have to address this. Oh my god, it's so obvious I'm not a poo-poo face, duh. But no, I have to address this. I have to make a 30-minute address of this crazy claim that I'm a poo-poo face. Like, if it's not that big of a deal, then why did you even cover? He's shooting himself in the foot. I'm just baffled. I'm baffled. Even his own fans are turning on him. That's why I had to make this stream. I'm just so like, what did I miss? How did he mentally degrade that much ever since I made my last video on him? Like, what is going on? I thought he was already at rock bottom. What's going on? Jesus, he needs more antidepressants. Dude, that Ethan's doctor must be working overtime, dude. You need to prescribe him some more shit, because, like, what is going on? He's in La La Land!
I mean, I think he does, actually, sadly. I think he does fancy himself as some kind of journalist, which is kind of nuts. Thank you, Dylan, for 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for the 10 gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Thank you for the gifted.
Cat meat, thank you for the gifted. 10 and 5 gifted.
Cat meat, thank you for the gifted.
Your name is so hard to pronounce. But thanks for the 20. You said, what is the logo on Keem's shirt? Looks ripped off from Nirvana. Oh shit, girl. That's an interesting observation. Is it? Yo, that's his his boxing promotion thing. He stole that from Nirvana, dude. Wait,
where's the comparison?
Type happy face with one XI.
Here, it's...
Pull it up.
No, the Nirvana one has 2 X's. Here's a good side by side.
Dude, he completely ripped that off.
Oh, wrong media. That's a little too big. You know, I'm not a graphic design, expert. But let's look at the differences here, right? So obviously the two pieces, one's a lot more complex than the other. This is like a smiley face, right? One is a crudely drawn circle, not saying like it was bad, but it's like not perfect, it's at least symmetrical. Squiggly smiley face, the little cheeks, the little like what is it called, like dimples or whatever. A little tongue, 2 X's. Here, very like computerized. What is it, like exact design, mathematical? It's just like it's a exact circle, exact X, a dot, and a smiley, and then it's not fully. Meanwhile, here, what are the differences you could point out? Right, the only similarities between these are that there's an X eye. And it's a smiley face, and that's like the general concept. So if we were to bring it over to H3s, the general concept here is like a bear with a hat and overalls. So here, but, and then beyond that, and if it was just a bear and hat and overalls and sitting, and that was the only similarity, I would say that Salvo's stretching. But we have the exact same heart design, the exact same checker, the exact same hat, the exact, like, good one, bro.
Oh my God, this is my. Oh my God, you guys, this is crazy. Are they just stealing it?
What the hell?
This is nuts.
None of his employees are laughing. Wait, you're paying them to laugh track, laugh. Why aren't the employees laughing?
I've been seeing a lot of reports about this in our
Dude,
Discord
where's
channel.
the chuckles?
Breaking news. Keemstar is trying to hide this. Is he stealing designs?
You know what? This joke would actually be pretty funny if like they were actually stretching. Okay, well, that's stretching in a different way. I mean with this. I mean this, right? If Salvo was actually like really stretching with like the design differences, like let's say, one didn't have a cap or one didn't have a heart on the overalls or whatever. There's a couple similarities knocked off. The joke would be funny, but
breaking.
It's just deflect. It just seems like cope. This literally just seems like cope.
The happy face is clearly the same. Keemstar, we need an answer from you. By the way, breaking news. Shocking news. I bet you can find this. I don't think they made this. I bet this is like a licensed image, the face. Yeah, it's gotta be. Breaking news. Keemstar is stealing it.
He's stealing it!
But I mean, this is the level of, journalism that's going into this. Like,
Can Ethan wear his own? No, Ethan made his own T-shirt company to make sure that they are the only T-shirt company. He probably prides himself on this being pretty progressive, like saying it's really progressive. He prides himself on the fact that Teddy Fresh is the only clothing brand to supply 8X T-shirts just for Ethan Klein and people like him, Nicholas Diorio.
it's so absurd. And then there's this one. Oh my God, you guys, this is unbelievable what I'm seeing. I mean, this is a direct ripoff. I can't believe the balls on this guy. I mean, guys, what are we gonna do about it? Is this COVID related?
Where are the laughs, bro? What? Didn't you like hire people to come on this podcast to laugh at your jokes? Like what?
Ow. So anyway, let's continue. So there's that one.
Let's read the thread. Teddy Fresh, a clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, might have been stealing designs
Wait, how are we back here again?
for years. The exact copy and paste. And if you look close, that is the same bear. Are they just taken?
Like, Ethan makes that joke and then sees that the comparison isn't even close, and then you look at his face, he's just like, oh, I hope people, like, believe me when I say that, you know, this isn't that much of a ripoff. Like, dude, he is, like, his life is flashing before his eyes in this clip, bro.
In this? But the thread keeps going, people. That's right. Capella's
This is a licensed image. But honestly, it's so different too. Like, even making the accusation is kind of insane. It may not even be a licensed image. I don't know. It's hard to.
What? Wait.
And if you look close, people.
But honestly, it's so different too. Like, even making the image.
The thread keeps going, people. That's right. Capella's
This is a licensed image.
This is a licensed image. 5 seconds ahead.
It may not even be a licensed image. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But honestly, it's so different too. Like, even making the.
What? You're the owner of the company! Wait, what? How do you not know if it's licensed or not? Wait, what? Wait, you're guessing? You're trying to, like, defend yourself from these, like, heavy accusations and you're just guessing if it's licensed or not? Wait, what? What? In the same 5 seconds, what am I listening to? Dude, like, how dumb do I swear in, like, 2016, commentators were not this fucking blatantly stupid to the point where they are contradicting themselves within 5 seconds of each other. Like, what is happening? This man's brain is, like, devolving. I swear, bro. What's going on?
The accusation is kind of insane. It may not even be a licensed image. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But, like, it's a video game cover. And this is completely different.
The
You're just guessing.
from a completely different angle.
Dude.
It's hard to.
Dude, they changed. Wait, dude. They changed it. Not even. Dude. Wait, dude. Wait. What is this game called? Dude. Okay, dude. Guys, honestly, guys, let's be real, okay? Let's just take a reality check. Let's just have a reality check right now, alright? Let's just get real for a second, alright? This is a fucking completely different image. This is a dude. Like, that was download.jpg. And this is download JPEG 2. It's like completely different. Like, these accusations are actually, like, these accusations against Ethan Klein are, like, becoming super conspiratorial at this point. Like, honestly, like, that's like saying that Happy Punch is, like, you know, the Nirvana logo. Like, honestly, like, it's like a completely different, I mean, it's honestly just, you know, a completely different angle, as you can see. Like, you know, it's just completely different.
To tell. Yeah, you're right. You can see more of.
You see, it's more front facing.
Yeah, but even
than the Teddy
it
Fresh.
doesn't.
They even had to cut, dude. Look at the T-shirt. They copied it so hard. So, like, wait. Let's get a new image. Let's, like, drag this in. Oh my god. Seriously, bro. Drag this in again. Alright. So if we look at this image, like, the H3
Doesn't matter.
T-shirt. You see right here how the arm is cut off? That's because of the text right here. So they didn't have the you can tell they didn't have the original image, like, of the bear, like, the original asset, so they just took it off of the box art and, like, cut off his hand. Like, they didn't have the original, bear, so they're just like, okay, well, we could just make it so, like, the bear is kind of like, it's like cut off a little bit. We can, like, pay our artists, like, $100K a year just to, add a little, like, stub to it, make it so, like, you can't kind of see, and, cut it off a little, and, cut it off a little, and, yeah, I think,
Pretty sure that this is a reference. This is I think they're actually using a licensed image on the front of their video game, but we actually changed it quite a bit.
Yeah, you did change. Wait, you changed it quite a bit. Yeah, dude, you like really changed it. Like you took away the text. Dude, you can even still see the water. The water effect is still there. Dude, the water is still there. This isn't even about water. It's like flaming, and you can still see the water here. No way! You can still see the water right here, and then here. Even though this is flames in the background. It doesn't even make thematic sense. Dude, they changed this so much. Like, honestly, like, it's so different from the original. Like, honestly, like, it's pretty much not even the same. Like, we changed it a lot, like, and it took a lot of work to get it, like, that changed, bro. And, like, I don't know, like, the artists, they just put, like, so much work into, this shirt that it's just, like, it's really a shame that people don't, like, appreciate the hard work that these artists, like, put into their craft, because, like, I don't know, man, like, it's just so much, like, work to make art like this. I just don't think people really understand the creative process that goes behind creating some of these Teddy Fresh, creations. It's just, it just takes like quite a while to kind of get the design just perfectly right, draw out the bear from scratch, and just really kind of have a good product on your hand. This is why they only hire like the top tier people over at Teddy Fresh, due to how hard it is to kind of create these types of t-shirts. So yeah, I hope you like this new design that I made. It took a really long time, and I think I should be paid a lot. I'm a Teddy Fresh designer! Let's go! Dude, what? No way! No way it was that easy to make a Teddy Fresh shirt. Dude.
So it's even licensing aside, it's quite a stretch. Again, thousands.
It literally is. Dude, you can see. At first, I was like, nah, I don't know. Like, maybe they got the... Like, when I was talking about, like... Okay, this is legitimate. When I was talking about the, them cutting off the text to, like, have, like, the little bear stub over here, I was just joking. I thought they, like, actually had, like, the raw image, and, like, they got... Maybe both companies got it from the same, like, non-copyright source or something like that, or licensed out or whatever. But then I saw the water on his hands, which... If you got that from a licensed, like, if it was a licensed image, or whatever, like a copyright image, I'm not really sure how these work, that you license out, like, I imagine the bear wouldn't have the water coming off of his hand in the default image, because they kind of added water to the game's box art. And here, there's nothing, like, water-based going on. But then, if you zoom in, you can actually see the water coming off of the bear's hand despite there being flames in the background. It doesn't make sense. So they literally could have took it from the box art, just like I did right now. They could have done the exact same thing. Like, they didn't even have to take it from, like, an original... Like, I thought it was a source that, like, both the game company and Teddy Fresh took it from. But no, it looks like they took it straight from the box art, potentially. This is actually, like, wild. Like, I'm making jokes just because, like, again, earlier, I said I don't think this is, like, that big of a deal. I think, like, maybe some of this is coincidence. I was just making jokes. But honestly, like, I'm starting to get, like, convinced, like, fully of Salvo's argument here.
1,000 designs over 5 years, and this is the best he has.
Dangerous Hunt. PS.
Thanks for the $2, Super Salty.
3 video game on top. Teddy Fresh t-shirt on the bike. The same bear.
It's the same shirt.
Dude, he watched that clip like 20 times, the same clip like 20 times, and he's like, he is coping so hard. He's like, jeez, he has no argument. He's just trying to like mock the way Keem presented the news, which is fine, but like he's playing the same clips over and over. Like, how many times has he played this clip? Like, he's in 100% cope mode. He is seeing his multi-million-dollar business crumble in front of his very eyes because some guy named fucking Pancakes on Twitter got the attention of Keemstar, who ended up posting it on Snapchat. Bruh. Oh, that's a cope laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There's no way. That's a cope laugh. I do fake laughs for Twitter versus, like, ha 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 ha. You know, I do that shit. That's a cope laugh. That is 100% a cope laugh.
And it's the same shirt as a PS3 bear. I can't believe it.
He's in cope mode. He's in full cope
We
mode.
got him, folks. Shut it down. Kurt
New
Cobain
Teddy
would
Fresh
like a word with you.
shirt. New merch.
Someone says, Megan said, I hope you're not stressing too much, Ethan. We're noticing your tics are more. Also, side note, please talk about deaf noodles. I don't want to talk about deaf. First of all, thank you. I'm okay. You know, one of the causes for the more Tourette's could be the Wellbutrin.
You are willing to talk about this, but not about deaf noodles. Dude, this guy... You know, him and Deaf Noodles, I don't know about Ethan, because it's been, like, a really long time since he's ever, like, mentioned me, I think. But I know for sure Deaf Noodles, and I think Ethan, at, like, a certain point, like, accused me of, like, you know, being Keemstar's guard dog or simping for Keem or whatever. I don't think that's the case, but I guess he can have that opinion. But if that's what I'm doing for Keem, what the fuck is Ethan doing for Deaf Noodles right now? Like, holy shit, he is, like, protecting his lapdog, like, yeah, I know you don't want people to go after your puppy, you know, your little lapdog, your little YouTube fanboy, but come on, bro. Honestly, if Deaf Noodles didn't already have a successful channel, 100% he would have been hired to be on the H3 podcast as well.
I started. I don't know. But yeah, it has been more lately. Just
Ethan talked about Deaf Noodles on his podcast episode recently today. Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Annoying, but it's fine. I can deal with it. The other thing is...
So much to stream about, bro.
I don't want to talk about Deaf Noodles, you know. The dude's been getting, like, absolutely dogpiled by everybody.
And rightfully so. Let's
I'm not
go! Shit on Deaf Noodles! Why is he so, like, somber? You're a comedian, bro. Just, like, start, like, digging into people. I don't know.
What is this? What is going?
Dude, the silence between him, it's like he was waiting for his, like, co-host to, like, speak. He's like, is someone else gonna speak? Okay, no one else has any follow-up. I guess I'll keep playing this clip I already played.
What is this?
So I can, like, maul at it more.
Are they really just taking designs?
Oh, I can't believe that.
Really? Just taking designs?
Are they stealing them?
Are they stealing them?
Listen to the super
Oh,
chat.
let me just, like, copy and mock the... Yeah, Ethan's so unoriginal. He not only copies his merch, but he's copying exactly what Keem is saying to provide entertainment for his stream. Not only is he copying the merch, but he's also... Oh my god, bro.
From Mermaid.
This is the funniest H3 clip I've ever seen. I love this.
All extremely normal in the industry.
Exactly.
Much love to UNTF.
Cope.
First of all, thank you for that message because it's hard to.
Thank you so much for that message. Oh my god, dude, I was just getting fucking railed by Keemstar, dude. Fuck, I really needed that message. Oh, thank fucking god, someone agrees with me. Shit. If my yes man weren't doing that much, I might have to lower the paychecks next month. Fuck.
There is norms in the industry that everybody knows.
Yeah, it's normal.
When you're outside, like Keemstar, that's like looking at everything we do under a microscope.
Yeah.
These things.
A microscope. Yeah. A microscope. Yeah. 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 You need a real big, dude. You need a fucking like scientific class microscope to see the similarities in this. Like what? Like it's completely different. Like why are you nitpicking this? Like what? Like you need a microscope to see this shit, dude. Oh my god, dude, you need a dude. What? This doesn't look the same at all. It's just two bears, dude. There's no similarity. You need You need like a PhD microscope and like design to figure this out. Is he like retarded? Is he honestly like just mentally ill?
Quite literally, business norms. This is what happens in every design room for every
business norms. The same business norms that Elon Musk utilizes to become a billionaire, and then you make merch like this, ya dumb little hypocritical bitch. Lol. Lol.
Fashion company in the world. I've heard that Supreme, they have a massive warehouse full of vintage clothes. And when they're going to design, they basically just walk through and like pick out vintage items and basically just rip it off, more or less.
Wait! He literally just admitted to ripping off design. He literally just admitted it. He's like, everybody in the industry does this. You know, Supreme literally rips off their merch. Okay. And then you're saying you're doing the same thing everyone else in the industry does. Therefore, you're admitting to ripping off the merch. Therefore, the criticism that Keemstar is levying against you is valid. Therefore, everything you just said up into this 21-minute mark is null and void. He exposes himself, bro. Why do you even address this, man? You're so dumb. Yo, what's up, Edwin? Edwin, Homeboy's got receipts in chat. He also has an epic live stream. Just sub to him and check it out. Curly Taint coming in with the membership. Let's go. We have 10 minutes left of this to watch, and then I'm out of here. This has been a fun stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. But let's continue.
And that's kind of the
Curly Tant, not Curly Taint. I love this side of Boba. Thank you. You're going to see more of it on Twoot, on the show that I'm going to do. It's going to be epic. And you guys contribute, because every single tweet you put hashtag Twoot under, TWOT, I'm going to read it, as long as it's within reason. Some people have already sent like furry porn and shit like that. I'm not reading that, obviously, but within reason, I'm going to read it, and we're going to have a good fucking time, dude. It's going to be community-based. It's going to be epic. I want to see what you guys have to show me. Let's continue.
Of things. It's what it is. I mean,
a lot of these companies, too, have such a set...
Who's this? What? She didn't speak for the last 20 minutes. Damn, dude, we got a new fucking employee coming in here. How many of these guys does H3 have? How many employee yes men are sitting around him? And they don't sit... And they let him, like, hang and say nothing for, like, 30 seconds earlier? Bruh.
List of assets.
He must... Dude, if one of these employees interrupts Ethan... I bet he fucking goes ballistic, dude. There's probably a reason that there's such like a big gap in like airtime, because they don't want to interrupt Ethan. Because if they interrupt Ethan, dude, bye-bye.
So you can get, and they're very strict on how much you can manipulate them too. So, I don't know.
Oh, you're saying the license holder.
Yeah, the licensing. Yeah,
That's interesting. Yeah, but there's, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's just nuts.
People, now
This
I know
this stream
story.
clip's
This
the
happened a couple
funniest
months ago.
shit. Honestly, if the H3 podcast is like this, I might watch it again. I honestly might watch it every episode again. This shit's too funny.
Because H3H3's own fans were exposing him for stealing a dino shirt, a sweater.
I mean, this is such old news. We're like bros with this guy now. We have a partnership with him. We pay him, and we're actually making more stuff together.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, we have a really cool another sweater
That's it.
coming out of his sweater design.
Wait, the tweet says after being caught, Teddy Fresh retroactively formed a partnership with the original owner. So that point that you just made is literally like being contested, and you're not contesting it back. Maybe Salvo's being hyperbolic. I don't know, but like he tends to be. He's one of those creators who's like eccentric, which is what I like about him. But still, bruh.
They're so dope. It's a cat
It's old
and a dog
news.
wearing a turtleneck sweater on a sweater. It's so fucking dope.
Sweaterception.
Gary Kennedy, shout out.
But yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, like with like, you know, the Dino shirts and you know, even like the video game art shirt and stuff, I don't really see that much harm in it. What really actually bothers me is the Etsy shit, and I really want him to address this. How much time do we have left in the clip? We have 7 minutes. I really hope he addresses, because stealing from an Etsy creator is like really fucked.
So yeah, dude, really breaking news here, buddy. You know, again, thousands of designs.
Hila had to
and
quit
he's
the podcast because of Ethan's obsession with Keem. Really? Goddamn.
hashing this old buried shit that's been done forever.
Pattern from 1990.
Oh wow. Thank you to Blue Phoenix Productions. Lots of goofs going on right now, but I wanted to say how great you guys are. Every podcast makes my day. Thank you guys for the endless laughs. And thank you for watching, and I'm so happy to be with you guys
You don't sound happy to be with them.
4 times a week. That's the dream. One day 5.
He's literally swallowing the lies. He does not have fun with this shit. Well, he might. I'm joking. In this moment, obviously he doesn't, because he's like responding to the accusations, but he has to have fun with it to continue doing it, like realistically, like, because he's already set for life. Why would he continue doing it if he didn't enjoy it, right? I have to make that clear. God damn. I wonder if Ethan will react to the stream. That'd be like really interesting. Because usually I'm like so reserved, but today I'm just like popping off. Which a lot of it is like theatrical, or eccentric, just for the sake of entertainment. But let's start the pod and see what happens, I guess. I'll leave this one up.
But until then, yeah, shout out Gary Kennedy. He's the one who made this design.
To a dino design from a sewing book on the top, and on the bottom, a Teddy Fresh sweater. And apparently Ethan Klein even admitted that this was stolen by, you know, an employee that they fired. But the thread keeps...
Is he trying to be like, you know, an employee? Trying to make it seem like it was us? He's like, you know, an employee. Whatever.
No answer. No answer. What does he pay these guys for? I know originally Dan was like the producer and behind the scenes and wasn't talking, but like eventually he like expanded the cast to actually be part of the podcast. And I'm sure like in their contracts now, in their revised contracts, at least some of them are like, you know, labeled as talent rather than producer, or maybe like talent/producer or something like that. Why aren't they talking? Why aren't they saying anything?
Whatever.
Like now I feel bad for Ethan. Like what the fuck are your employees doing? Like they're slacking, bro.
Going, people. Top, vintage teddy bear design found on Etsy. Bottom, Teddy Fresh.
Why is he just replaying the same thing over and over? Oh, I guess like to play the first thing in full and then the second to like address everything point by point. Okay, that makes sense. Just answered myself. Jake sends 2. He paid them to agree with him. Okay, I really want to know what he says about this.
That's like this.
To be honest, I can't tell what's going on here, if it's the same or not.
It is the same.
But I will say
I checked.
about this one.
Like, look, the panda and the blue bear is like to the right diagonal. Panda, blue bear. You know, this bear with the present under the panda. This bear with the present under the panda. To the left, we have the pink bear. On the other panda, we have the pink bear. It's literally the same bears in the same pattern. You can't chalk this up to coincidence. You literally can. It's the same positioning, the same type of bears. There's so many variety of bears. It could be any other different position, any other type of bears. It's literally the exact same. Literally.
Again, I can't tell if it's
How can you not tell? Are you blind?
the same. It's possible that it's a fabric that we bought, but it's also possible. The thing is, like,
So you just slapped a fabric on a shirt and like sold it and called it a day? Like, how lazy are you with your shit, man?
there is an industry standard for when you buy really, really old vintage stuff that's like a one-off that like doesn't exist anywhere and it's years old. It's like
public domain.
It is. There is like a weird thing, but people.
How do you not know for sure? Wouldn't you like have all your legalities like tied up and like even if they like the Etsy person wasn't like the original poster of the bears? I don't know. His argument hinges completely on if the Etsy person stole the design as well. It's like, well, you know, it's public domain. But I don't know. I'd have to like ask Salva or do my own research to figure out like if that Etsy person created the design from scratch or not. I actually don't know because it looks like it could have been made like years ago.
It's kind
But it does look the same. Like, I don't know why he's denying that it doesn't look the same. Like, the first thing he says is like, I don't even know if it looks the same. And then, like, once he realizes it looks the same, he doesn't admit that it looks the same. He's like, oh, well, you know, it could be the same vintage design. Like, he's literally making shit up on the fly. He should know this shit. You know, I'm not the one running the company, right? Or at least Ela should know this shit. Maybe this would have been, like, a better thing for Ela to come on and discuss, because I don't know how much Ethan is involved in Teddy Fresh. But I know, like, Ela should know everything that's going on. Jake B, $5. Why is he acting like he knows what he's talking about? Yeah, I know, right?
of like fair game, I feel like. If you discover like a one-off
Ethan
weird
Bradbury? Yeah, didn't he, like, make fun of Ethan Bradbury for stealing shit?
thing that's like
And
forgotten
James
to the
Charles.
annals of history, you shouldn't copy it directly, though. I mean, that's obviously shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't do that? That's what it is right there on the screen! You shouldn't copy it directly. That's what's on the screen right now. It's a direct copy. What? Wait, it literally is a direct copy if you look at all the bears, as I said earlier, and the positioning. What? But this is... What?
Copy it directly, though. I mean, that's obviously shouldn't do that. I can't tell, though.
Then
This one's
why
too
did you do it?
small. I can't see the... I can't even tell if they're
Zoom
identical or...
in! Zoom in! What are you doing, Jack? What are you made this... Oh my god, bruh.
It may have been the same fabric, or it may have just been a vintage piece. I don't know.
Same thing! I'm noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns,
If it was the same, why didn't you get a closer pick? You could, you know...
Why don't you zoom in, dumb motherfucker? Why don't you fucking check your designs before you post before you sell them? What?
I mean...
You know what I mean? How many seconds is this? We need a timer. I honestly need a timer. Wait, is it stopwatch? Yeah, stopwatch. I need to get this exact.
same thing.
Didn't you get a closer pick? You could, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's when he asks. You know what I mean? I haven't watched this, by the way, for the rest. So this bit could completely fall flat. I don't know, but I'm gonna press it exactly as he said.
A pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns,
If it was the same, why didn't you get a closer pick? You could,
Wait, I
you know
accidentally...
what I mean?
I was trigger fingered. Okay. Why didn't he get a closer pick? And then we'll start.
patterns,
If it was the same, why didn't you get a closer pick? You could, you know what I mean? You could...
Well, it's for a Snapchat show, so it's only ever going to be...
But this
about
one could be
big on
closer.
the
One
screen,
pixel.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm noticing a pattern here, people. And speaking about patterns, continuing on the thread, look at this.
This one's my
Will
favorite.
this get re-uploaded? I'll keep it up. I don't know if I'll, like, clip it. Literally, this was like super impromptu. I'm just like having some fun on stream, and I'm glad you guys are sticking around too, despite it being very late at night. Future shows will not be this late, and they will be scheduled. Twoot, it's coming. Watch out.
Favorite. This is a fucking fabric, you moron. We bought the same fabric, you dumb, disease-brained fucking idiot.
You can tell he's mad with all those adjectives.
I mean, seriously, it's this. It's so sometimes.
Seriously, dude. I mean, seriously, but
people
he's coping.
manufacture
This is full cope.
really cool fabrics, and you speak with certain, you have like textile vendors or people you work with, and you say, send us some really cool fabrics you have right now, and they'll send samples, and you go, dang, that's awesome, I want to use that. And so clearly they like the
Thank you
same
for the
pattern,
$2, Jake.
the same fabric as us, and that's all that happened. So shout the fuck out, Keemstar.
Sorry.
Who is getting an education. This one, I will admit, is a little too close for comfort. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god. That's where he draws the line? Bruh. Dude, he is like... He is in the fucking shit, and he is trying so hard to cling out. The shit is just slipping. He's in the shit pit, the poo pit, and he can't climb out because he's slipping on all his shit. I don't know, that's a huge, stupid analogy, but he is in the fucking gutter right now trying to, like...
This one.
Jesus, he can't even rationalize that one. He just gave up.
To be honest.
He just gave up.
Do we know where the sweater from the left? Oh,
Yeah, it's Prada.
And then the employee's like, oh, wait, do we know where the sweater is from? Like, trying so hard, dude. They're just trying... with every example, they're just trying so hard to grasp at something that makes Ethan look right. Like, no, wait, no, it's public domain. No, wait, no, it's the design. No, oh. And here they just ran out of excuses, bro.
Recognize that sweater. It's a Prada sweater with the flames. I mean, this one's on a hoodie.
It's on a hoodie.
I mean,
it's different.
this one's a little sus. I agree. I'm not sure what happened here. Yeah, that's probably maybe the only one that he could call me out on that I can probably look.
Then it's valid. Then why are you saying that, oh, Keemstar brought this up just to, like, try and get you a second strike on YouTube, even though it wasn't a video on YouTube, and even though you don't get strike for copying merch? What? Why this whole defense? You're looking at this for the first time? You're so confident that these accusations are false that you do a stream on it, and now you're, like, in real time figuring out if the accusations are real or not? What?
A little deeper into.
Look at this! It's the same thing! It's the same thing. The blue flames. It's the same thing. Top vintage design.
He said blue?
Not blue.
Yeah, he said
That's
blue.
not
It's
blue.
clearly green, right?
That's not blue.
I don't want to be.
Owned!
I don't.
Ethan's in the right, dude.
But maybe.
My mom is colorblind. I think you might be colorblind, Keem.
Well.
Oh, and own. My mom's colorblind, and I think you're colorblind. Okay. What? Okay. Keem, you're colorblind. Owned.
Well,
he could be.
He could do a color test anyway. Color
glasses have changed my life.
Color blindness is more common in men.
Yeah, my mom mixes up green and blue and
Oh, really?
brown and red.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yup, interesting.
Flames. It's the same thing. Top vintage design found on Etsy. Bottom Teddy.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. This is like a super old vintage design that's like erased
Only joke the fucking yes men can make.
from the annals of history. And I mean,
I'm
it's
sounding
the colors
triggered.
are
It's
different and
just-
stuff too. So I don't.
They already made that joke, bro. Oh my god. What did I do?
Yeah.
There's so much like dead air. Like this podcast
Flames.
isn't entertaining.
It's the same
man.
thing.
That's what I was saying. This is
It's
like a
entertaining ironically. Like I only like this clip ironically.
super old vintage design that's like
This-
erased from the annals of history. And I mean, it's different. The colors are different and stuff too. So.
I think this is the biggest stretch, probably. I feel like it could be coincidence for them to come up with this design, but with with all the other examples, like it could be stolen. But I mean, I think this one has the most differentiating factors. I think this could be coincidence or inspired or whatever.
So I don't really see the problem in this case. It's just a T-shirt.
Fresh. Unreal. Is Teddy Fresh just like stealing designs from everyone? Now recently, Teddy Fresh came out with this.
That sigh after, dude. He's like, oh, fuck, man. When is this video over?
Elon Musk with devil horns type of thing. It's like black and white, and then only the red is shown, right? Well, that.
Wait, I think I just made the dislikes go up by like 100. It was like at 600 dislikes. Now it's like at 700. Damn.
Is another T-shirt.
So I made this design. I never seen this in my life, and
this is by far the biggest stretch.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think it's a big. Yeah, it's coincidence. Like you putting devil eyes and like X's on like Elon Musk, like yeah, that could easily be coincidence.
Because like obviously this is like a trope, right? With the red crayon and the horns and shit. So I don't know anything about this shirt. I designed this shirt. I've never seen that one.
That first one is a black and white photograph with drawing over it.
Right.
And this one is a doodle.
Yeah, but if you Google red horns and crayon, you'll find that the whole internet is plagiarizing.
Oh my
each other.
god,
It's crazy.
That's a funny. That's
yeah.
funny.
So this is just.
I'll give him that. I'll give him
here.
that.
Right? Well, that is another T-shirt design stolen from like Insta. What is this? Yeah, I mean, it seems like somebody is trying to hide this information from getting out. But ladies and gentlemen,
I don't. And that the final insinuation that we're somehow.
Someone's
bearing this, extorting people, going to, and so what he obviously he's trying to turn this into a thing, right? And this is what he does. And the thing is, some of you guys don't like when I talk about Keemstar so much, but I have to address these things before they snowball. And that's what happened when he accused me of stealing money for our first lawsuit. I just ignored. I was trying not to talk about Keemstar at all, and it actually almost ruined my life, which is kind of crazy. So he actually goes so low. That when he almost ruined my.
Okay, that's a fair reason to want to respond to this. I'd say that's a fair reason. Knowing like all the history behind that. Although I do think it was Ethan's fault for like. Yeah, I think he should have addressed that. So. You know, if he didn't address this and a similar situation happened, I'd probably be criticizing him for not addressing the T-shirt thing. So, fair on this, because if Ethan would have addressed the FUPA stuff right away, he wouldn't have had the issues he had during that. I think, yeah, he should have answered Keemstar's questions for sure.
My life, and I had to really come back hard on him. And that's when people left me alone on that issue and decided that I wasn't a scammer. And that's what he's trying to do here. It's hard to explain just what a existential threat this guy is to people he hates. And that's why I talk about him so much, is because he thrives on bullying people and like destroying people's lives. And he hates me more than anyone. So as you can see, he's trying to do it still. And on top of that, it's like the meta bait where he's doing it on Snapchat only to bait me to talk about him so he can report me to YouTube. He's trying to get me banned on YouTube. It's crazy.
How is that a real like theory he has? How is talking about stealing merch going to get you banned on YouTube? How is his response going to get a ban? I guess because he'll talk about Keem and then make fun of Keem's like appearance, and then he'll like ban him for bullying and harassment. Is that like the angle he's going at? Because he talks about Keem all the time, regardless.
Easy, right?
What's that shirt? It's a Ricky Berwick shirt.
I mean, it's like this man he really thinks about me all the time.
It's kind of, I mean, it's both. It goes both ways. That clip, oh my god. Oh my god. And all the comments are ripping into him too. That was a hell of a clip, and I'm so glad I reacted to it. I just needed, like, I saw that, and, like, I just had too many things to say. I couldn't just not do a stream. It's very inconvenient for me to do a stream. You know, I'm planning to do, you know, a scheduled show on Saturday, and now I'm just, like, doing unscheduled streams, unprompted, super out of character for this channel. But when I just saw that clip, I was like, I have to talk about it. I just have to talk about it. It's just too funny. I don't know what people are saying. I'm genuinely sorry for if I, like, cucked Salvo in any way. You know, it didn't look like his viewership went down that much when I went live. So hopefully, you know, I didn't, like, take away from his coverage. If you guys want to hear more about this, I highly recommend you actually do look at his coverage, because he's the guy who first brought this to everybody's attention. So be sure to support Salvo Pancakes. I actually do feel bad about starting the stream, but, you know, I just had to start ranting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this. Very impromptu. We'll be doing the scheduled show, the new show, this week on Twitter, aka Twoot, TWOT. Use that hashtag under any tweet, and I will cover it on the show on Saturday. And also, if you want to see, like, random gaming streams from me, I have a third channel, Boblax3, where I do streams like this, but not about drama. Typically, it's just like talking about whatever. Stay on for 8 more minutes. Why 8 more minutes? Get a haircut? I was thinking of getting a haircut multiple times, but people keep saying my hair looks good. I get compliments in public and shit, so kinda seems dumb to cut it if people like it. Anyway, I'm tired. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Why is Edwin saying the show's not over until 8 more minutes? What is Edwin doing? I don't know, man. Do we have someone to raid? Did anyone give me raiding permissions? Because I will raid into someone if that is possible. But I actually don't know how to do that. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to do it, and no one's probably on. But yeah, I'll just like raid into. If you guys want to continue watching stuff, I know it's really late for you. You guys are probably going to bed. Watch Salvo's stream on this. That's what I recommend. I hope you have a good night. Anyone who stayed up to watch this with me, you know, I appreciate it. I didn't really expect any viewership, so any is great. Thank you so much for the donations, and I will see you for a new video coming out soon this week, and then also the show on Saturday.